Namaste and welcome. My name is Puns, and this is your daily deck tech for the day. And it is Zensday, the day of Zen, the holiest day of the week, which means we cannot be salty, we can't get frustrated, we must just play the game and learn. Now, for today's deck tech, I decided to do a throne deck because the other two I've done were expedition decks, and the upcoming ECQ is a throne. Uh, it's particularly skewed towards throne, so this is a deck I've been working on for a while. This is my Throne Rakano Surge deck. Now, I really have... This is one of my more fun decks to play with because I love Marshal Ironthorn because he just makes absurd amounts of power and influence. And now both are starting to matter here because we're sticking with our traditional Surge package with Chain Whip Bludgeoner, Silvercrest Purifier, and Bubble Shield, and Badge of Honor. Because this is our traditional Surge package that we're playing in most of our decks. A lot of this whole package is Expedition Leagueable. What we really gain from being thrown is Hojan Crownbreaker is super, super nice, especially when you can protect him with Bubble Shield and Finest Hour from that early game removal. Ikaria Valkyrie Captain with the new Surge aspects of the deck is super easy to trigger her influence heavy +3/+2 and endurance. And she also helps us ramp and also triggers for Surge. So she does quite a lot for the deck. Ironthorn Lawman is another fun package in the deck because if you can get Silvercrest Purifier, Ironthorn Lawman, and Marshal Ironthorn in play, tall order I know, you can actually get Surge Exodia because it gets Silvercrest Purifier to absurdly high levels of attack and health. It's mostly just making sure that this thing lives long enough to attack, which one attack and one health is certainly a downside with so much various damage-based removal and Defile, Forest Favor, and of the sort. But the biggest thing I'm also putting in this deck is the Red Canyon Smuggler Market. I'm not entirely sold in this market so far, but I have Cleansing Rain to protect against board wipes. Deep Forge Plate when you just need to go over things. Does very well on Silvercrest Purifier as well when you get them to crazy numbers. And Svetya, Merciful Arena against the control decks because you got to give each of your Justice units in your deck Aegis. Now, the one card in here I'm not exactly sold on yet. I love it. It's a crazy finisher is Might Weaver. Might Weaver gives all of your things a 5 attack, double damage, and nobody sees it coming. And also he has a Surge +1 attack this turn. So it's a fun card to play around with. And sometimes you can trigger on himself if you get enough Surge going or if you have a Finest Hour. It's just really neat like that. And because a lot of these things are very easy to get to 5 attack, like Marley Heroic Marshal is very easy to get because one Surge trigger, she's a 6/5 with Overwhelm this turn, so making her a 6/5 double damage. The argument could be made I could spend this on the spell, and it probably would be better at Surge as a spell, but I'm trying it out as a unit because it is a removal magnet, but I easily see the argument for making this the double damage spell, which name makes me Touch of... It's gonna kill me. Yes. Touch of Force. Yes, Touch of Force can easily replace Might Weaver. Also just like having bodies in play. But I think we'll actually do this now because I was playing around with my Touch of Force is probably better here. Because it hits 2 units and a unit in your hand. But yeah, so this is the deck right now, and I really like it. And let's go play some games. So if you never see my stream before, I always pick Zensday to kind of center myself. Kind of helps me relax when I truly focus on relaxing and trying not to get overly exerted playing the game. It's much nicer at that point. This is not a keeper. I also, you notice I am at Silver 1. I've not been at Silver 1 in a very, very long time because I actually didn't make it to Masters because I've been very busy trying to make money. But yeah, this is a pretty easy Chain Whip Bludgeoner turn 3. Turn 2. Ooh, and we even get the Bubble Shields. That'll be really nice when we get that third power with Hojan. I do love giving these Aegis. We're missing single Justice influence by Ironthorn Lawman. Also playing a Hojan Groundbreaker. Alright, so we're going to play this. Could have played Ironthorn Lawman first. I probably should have done that, but as well as times I wish I could get Bubble Shield to actually trigger. We'll almost likely play the Ironthorn Lawman next turn. What did he play? He played a Emblem of Kodosh. Interesting option. I think the emblems actually fall a little favor-wise. Cool. Sure. No blocks. Surprised if he okay, I think if he had the Finest Tower there, it would have probably the second one of these. Cool. We're going to we made it a big butt. We certainly did that. That is something we did. And part of me really wants to play the Hojan Crownbreaker, but knows we need to keep the Bubble Shield up. Bubble Shield. Missed the power drop there, which is, I guess, nice. That is a solid. As we get that. And go ahead and fight. And we're going to play the Hojan Crownbreaker. And we should have this game pretty much wrapped up here. Guess what I get to do? Bubble Shield. Alright, now the question comes whether okay, I think we do block here. Alright, so now we get to
purity will prevail.
We'll see what they end up doing here because I'm really not sure what they're. Okay, found that. We really want to top like a power, honestly. Ah, that sucks. That's a pretty decent market card. Yeah, that really screws us over. Okay. He has something big in his hand. Ouch. I knew he said something big. Well, I think here we're blocking this. I can let that slide. But we need to get rid of that Aegis unit. Okay, that's unfortunate that we top decked it now, but he does the big endurance block here. We need a finest hour or a... That's pretty decent. That's pretty awesome. I would cry if he has Defiance right now, but we would normally, but he leaves it at 1. Interesting. Alright, so let's just keep pumping him up. Cool. Okay. So he gets to do that. I wonder if he runs a board wipe here. We know he runs Cast and Shadow in the market, but that Mantle of Justice... Oh my gosh. That's why we run in the deck. It is... When it works, it is fantastic. And that was our first one of the day as well. We say, Namaste. But we regenerate Justice Influence very easily. As you can see in that last game. We do not negotiate the 1 power hands. Alright, I will, let's see what he's got here. Black Hall War Leader. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Because part of me thinks, okay, I want to play... We don't really care all that much if Valkyrie Captain dies. But if he's got any kind of removal, I want to use it now. Or he's got, like, Vara's Favor, or... I mean, maybe it's just reckless to throw it out like that, but... No blocks. I could have just saved it for later. Okay, he had a Seer. Which is unfortunate. Never
stop, never break. A single shot is all it takes.
Cool. It's very nice we get to do that. Alright, so we get to play... we'll play this.
No escape. Never stop, never break. Step aside.
Uh-oh. Well, we need to do this. It ramps us a little bit. And we need to kill that. I know we get a firebomb there, but no, we just gotta keep pressing on here.
No escape. Purity will prevail. I will have justice.
Okay.
A single shot is all it takes.
Interesting. All this stuff is his opening hand. Okay, so end turn. Ouch. That hurts. It's not Doomsday, but actually I think it is. That's okay, so we're going to
Finest weapons in Myria.
let's see, what do we want to get here? Oh wait, no, I died. I had no out there. I guess I could have smashed in, but I mean, Cleansing Ring would have gave me a face Aegis, but Argenport did things. Argenport does, and they drew better than I did, and that's why they won. All right, we'll give it one more game, then we'll evaluate it from there. See, this is a keeper. Because we get to lead with Chain Whip Bludgeoner. And then into Hojan. Part of me wants to just go double. But it makes more sense to go Chain Whip into Hojan with the third power and the Bubble Shield up. Because it allows us from there to... Actually... We want to do this because we want to save our double influence things for me have it's interesting that the Surge makes you think about which powers you're going to play a lot more closely because they'll be able to play the Rakano banner next turn because we have a unit in play and it'll gain. Interested to see what they do here. All right, they're going to the market. They're interesting. They're running the Pearl Abbey Smuggler, which really limits, in my opinion, limits their market options. But oh, that's actually pretty decent. Take that.
Never stop. Never break.
Visiting under removal here, we have the Bubble Shield saved up. Rise to the challenge. Fascinating. I honestly did not expect that. All right, so we're going to... I think here we're going to... Yeah, we like that card. Then...
A fine battle. No escape.
And... I think we just lead with the second Chain Bludgeoner here. I could go with the Hojan, but...
Keep 'em swinging.
I think this is equally correct. I mean, he got a weapon here, or unit. I'm very curious what unit he, or what he chose with Rise of the Challenge. Very curious indeed. Wasteland Broker. Okay, I guess that makes sense. All right, so we get to do this. And see how blocks happen. I wonder what card he picked there. Is very curious because... But I have noticed playing this deck that Marley is kind of difficult to trigger. Because 4 fire is a lot harder than it seemed initially. Which is cool. We get to do this. See if he... Does he have it? Because he doesn't. We navigated that minefield. There we go. That was our third win. Our third game. So we won against, once again, we go 2-1 in this little showcase for this deck. But I hope you guys like it. And let me know what cards you would change, what you like, what you dislike. I wish a merry Zensday Deck I. We'll be back tomorrow with another deck tech. Probably going Throne. Probably a little bit of controlling. And make sure you're following subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter at WestWatchers. And join my Discord. The link to this deck and that Discord is below. And I will see you guys later.